Hello, everyone. Welcome to Speed Gaming on this wonderful Saturday. Today we have a Link to the Past Randomizer Casual Boots 2025 tournament race between Dr. Bowser and Rob J. Beasley. I am Rocky12799. I'll be handling things solo today, so chat, keep me honest and help me out if I miss stuff. Yeah, looking for two great races or two great runners. I always love watching both of these runners play and enjoy. Called both of their matches in the past, and always a great time. So it should be lots of fun. All right, and here we go. Red mail is for cowards. Some bombs to start. And of course, not much ever going on early days in the casual boots tournaments. We know that that was a green pendant at Hera, and it looked like crystals at both Eastern and Desert. And here comes the sync up. All right, so officially see our sword now that we've had it the entire time. Grab the first heart piece, a little bit of magic. Oh, more hearts. Hopefully we find something here in the back of escape to help us progress. Yes, we're looking for, right around 5 minutes out of escape. Just so optimized for boot starts anymore that, we can, obviously, like that enemy can hit you just wrong, bounce back, cost you a couple of seconds here and there. But typically these runners are going to be super, super close coming out of escape. And for our divergence, ooh, nice little safety item there with magic powder right away. Don't hate to see that. All right, let's see what our next treasure chest will give us. Game wants us to be healthy today. Nice, easy kill there on the ball and chain guard on Rob J. Beasley's side. And Bowser right behind. So, key to the back. Of course, still looking for 3 items, or we still have 5 checks now. So we're going to be looking for 4 items and our map somewhere along the way. I'm kind of seeing here the kind of craziness that, a wrong bump or a wrong enemy movement can, really delay by 5 or 6 seconds. Um, the difference in these two runners, of course, it won't matter over the course of the next hour and a half as we get through everything. But that always intrigues me to see how just like one enemy plays wrong will throw off that close to 5 minute time that we're looking for. All right, fourth art piece. Our first fully completed heart container of the game. All right, let's see what the back has, the true back has for us today. There's our map, 50 rupees, 20 rupees. Oh, a whole lot of nothing. One more check here as we get into the sanctuary. Excellent time on robjbeasley's side. 5 minutes, almost exactly into that door transition there. Nice. Nice bow and arrow. Nice bow. Definitely always good to find that one of those early. All right, so first real divergence here now, as robjbeasley takes what's more or less considered to be the standard opening anymore for boots, which is to run and check the lumberjack, and then work your way back to Gakuriko, where Bowser is going to go ahead and check out the closet and potentially head straight into Eastern with that bow. Good morning. Yes, I'm both runner at this point, on the bow, and that's about it. We do getting closer to some Zora money there on Bowser's side. And as expected, he is going to go ahead and follow that bow straight into Eastern. Of course, these runners don't need to worry about having the lamp for the two dark rooms here in Eastern. All right, let's see what's in blind set for us today. And really, besides that bow, not seen any major anything. Oh, hello. Okay, so blind set's got the goods. Got our flippers, our moon pearl, and our lamp all in blind set. Oh, and there's our glove in Eastern. So both runners starting to discover where all the goods are today. Well, has 100. Shovel. Okay, nice fetch quest there. Bunch more money there in the well. Alright, so we're gonna head to the back, clear out the back of Eastern here. Which, still looking for just one item. grabbing some bombs, much needed. Has not found any along the route really there, except for the 3 we needed. All right. So Armos is gonna be holding on to our final item. All right, shield number 2 already in Kakariko there, so definitely not going to be seeing our mirror shield at all, as we are going to leave that shield there in the pyramid, or excuse me, in the library forever. I believe that was the hook shot there in Race Game. Indeed. Alright, so Kakariko not, stacked today, but we did get, you know, some very important items there, being the Moon Pearl, the hook shot, and the flippers. Alright. Robert Beasley following Dr. Bowser towards the eastern area. He'll have a bit of an easier time with it with that lamp, but of course, not a big issue. And our Bloomerang is our reward and crystal number 1 on Dr. Bowser's side. Or see where looks like Bowser's going to be heading to the South Shore and leaving CAC for right now. Oh, and we are literate. All right, so nice book just hanging out there right along the path to desert, of course. Bowser without that uh, lamp at this point, unable to clear desert. Bottle number 1. So that'll at least save Bowser, a few seconds. There is to be able to check that bottle the first time that he is in Kakariko, where at some point robjbeasley will have to double back to grab that bottle check, hopefully when they're able to activate the flute. Ten arrows, 25 rupees, heart container, heart piece. All right, so mini mold arm cave, not paying off. Did grab the couple hearts, get closer to a decent, or a safe number of hearts. Here being in the 10 to 12 range. Ruby Beasley doing a little bit of money farming, trying to get ready, trying to get closer to Zora money. One more internet will do it for him. As Roger Beasley heading to the back to defeat Armos, and that is a nice hammer pickup there in Ice Rod Cave. Alright, so we officially have our Dark World access now. Mushroom, 20 rupees, and let's see what our fairy will give us. Another bee in a bottle. Nice Armos fight on Rob J. Beasley's side. He does pick up his first crystal at just shy of 15 minutes. Big 300 on the ledge that we will never be picking up. And Scamfish strikes again. Alright, time for these runners to switch routes here, as Bowser will start heading towards Kakariko, and Roger Beasley will go to South Shore to start taking care of that area. And with Rob having already picked up the lamp, and the book makes sense for him to head to desert to start working on his second crystal. Boots Lock Desert today, which of course only matters for routing. Bowser, checked the lumberjack drop down there and is gonna head up the mountain. See if this is an item or our compass. Our compass. All right, so our two items are going to be on left, our big chest, and our boss battle today in desert. Bowser did get that big 300 there from the old man, so that's the money that he needs to play out the rest of the game. Just Greg there in Spec Rock and Harpies on top. So nothing else we can do there, but does say keep that save and quit now. Old man, yeah, so we start with boots and with a sword right away, and then we need all 7 crystals and to defeat Ganon to win. So we'll be looking for, again, all 7 crystals. Right now, we know that we know Eastern had one. We know that Desert has one. Not seeing anybody head into the Dark World yet to find out where the other ones are. So yeah, we're um, not sure what we're going to, ultimately all the items that we're going to need, but we need quite a bit still here. Yes, have to defeat Aga in Ganon's Tower. You are correct. Yes, climb one tower at least. And that's the only one we'll be climbing today, as we already have Dark World access. Alright, nice line wall fight there. I'm robjbeasley side, rewarded with 50 rupees. Crystal number 2 at 20 minutes. Alright, let's see what Magic Bat has for us today. Just some bombs. And head to Agena Cave. So, each runner kind of missing what that other one has for progression. Of course, Dr. Bass will be the first one to have true light world access, or dark world access, excuse me, once he picks up the Moon Pearl in the Blind's Hut. Nice use of the hook shot, mini mold arm cave. Yeah, Bat. It's so. Obviously, he can have something, but it's really rare for Bat to have anything. Um, all right, Rob here about to find his hammer. I'm going to set up a water walk so that we can get these water checks done real quick here. There's Dr. Bowser's Moon Pearl. And with that, both runners officially have Dark World access. We're going to see the Man Under the Bridge. Bowser had skipped that because he didn't have the flippers yet, but so this will be our first new check here for a few minutes. And it's just going to be a heart piece. And with that routing, Dr. Bowser is headed straight to the Dark World. As is robjbeasley. No surprise there. Alright, Ped lovers, here is your opportunity. Is Ped dead, or are we still in hope? Nope, Ped is officially dead. So that was Pendant Thieves, Pendant Swamp, and messed where the reds were. So Bombos. So 5-6 at Turtle Rock and Skullwoods. And our Master Sword on Dr. Bowser's side. All right. You know, we don't need to clear thieves down, but we'll always quick come in here and check these first four, in the hopes that maybe we can find at least one or two of our items. First item is just going to be a Bloopy. As Robert Beasley heads into the Palace of Darkness. Right, so just a second bottle there in the front of Thieves Town, and we're going to take a Death Warp and get out of there. All right, so we didn't find a key on left side, so we are going to have to go through the Bollock side here in Pod. All right, and with our C-shaped house, we have Titan Smiths. Very nice. Game really starting to open up for Bowser here with all of the items that he can use to get around places. Two keys there as expected on right side. Time to see what the big game has for us today. Oh, 28 digs for 20 rupees. And robjbeasley there has two medallions of the three in the game, so hopefully he already has what he needs. Because we will need to get into Mire and Turtle Rock today. Right here is Hype Cave. Which where we did find those medallions. So far I'm not seeing anything out of Pod. I mean, I've always, wondered about the plumbers and their true intentions. There's a nice rod. We do need that to be able to win today, so We'll see what our final item is that we'll be hunting for. All right, so this is the first match of both Dr. President and Rob's round robin portion of the tournament. They are also they are in Group F with Dark and Sky and Tristanian, and so the way that for those who aren't familiar, they will each play each other twice in round robin, and then the top two out of each will advance into a bracket tournament to determine the ultimate winner. All right, Rob into our boss fight. Nice quick hits there. More hits, and the almost will be done. And there he goes. Rewarded, of course, with the map, but rewarded with crystal number 3 here at 21 minutes and 10 seconds. Switch over to Rob's MSU pack. He is using the Tales of Symphonia MSU pack today, so some great music here. Rob actually has a little bit of a lead. Just the way that he has routed has given him a little bit of a lead. At this point, Rob took more of a considered to be like a traditional route, and Bowser did the alternate route, which was to avoid CAC at first. And so when Rob found the book, he already had what he needed to go in and clear desert, so he did that, and then was able to just like Bowser is, hit the Dark World and clear Pod right away. So there's still a lot of time, obviously, but yeah, at this point, Rob does have not a huge lead, but does have a little bit of a lead. So this is first run up the mountain for Rob. When Dr. Bowser was up here earlier, he didn't have the hook shot. So we are going to head to the right side and see what we've got over here. Nothing in our first two checks. things being annoying as they do. Another bottle, our flute is 100% required, and our cape, a nice safety item for these runners to have. Oh, I'm gonna say, Rob trying to do the hover there, almost had it. Let's see if he gives it another go or just uses the bomb strat. Nope, we're just gonna use a bomb. There is our third medallion. As Dr. Bowser does take down Helmet King for crystal number 2. Just some arrows there on Ether Tablet. Alright, so green pendant Hera here. Doubt we'll see any more than maybe a quick dip here. Although this is such a, these runners can knock out Hera so quick here. All right, that was great play there on robjbeasley's side as we do pick up our silver arrows. Dr. Bowser heading to turn in the mushroom. We did pull both items out of Hera already, so he's gonna go ahead and knock this Moldorm fight out here, just so that he can attack the green pendant if he needs to. 3 quick hits by a hammer, and Moldorm will be down. It's dungeon number 4 complete for robjbeasley. Unfortunately, because he does not have the mitts, he will not be able to complete the Dark Death Mountain here, but we'll be able to check one final check before we leave the mountain. All right, Dr. Bowser going to use the Bumbos medallion to be able to clear out Ice Palace today. Yep, Sea House. And Rob just has not been over to Vu yet. He went in through the portal south of Link's house. And so that's cool. And Bowser found his Dark World access when he was in Kakariko, so he went straight to Vu, which is the difference between the... it's just the routing difference at this point. I don't even necessarily think it's Rob playing the skip Vu game. It was just the choices that they made. You hear the national anthem of Hyrule. National anthem of stealth players. Yeah, that's probably accurate there. I see some checks here that in Skullwoods that Bowser did not do. There is our Kane there just hanging out waiting for us in Ice Palace. Not even any options to do Icebreaker today. Both owners are making good progress of their respective dungeons here. Ice Palace giving us the Cane of Samaria. So far, nothing here in so just a full heart container there, and so far in Skullwoods, and I doubt we'll see what the second item is unless it is super important and we are having to dig for it. Yep, you're correct. Mirror, maybe mirror. If we need that ether. Or again, if we do need to get into swamp. There's our fire rod. Alright, so robjbeasley is going to go ahead and chase that fire rod straight to the back of Skullwoods. See if he can find that, get that final item. As Dr. Bowser finishes Ice Palace, saves and quits, and looks like he is headed up the mountain. Rob choosing to be completionist, and we're gonna go ahead and head straight back to defeat Moth. second sword is in the chess game in Vu. Yes, it's quickly becoming a matter of very few items that we need to see on either runner's side for us to know where everything is that we need to beat the game. We'll see what Bowser chooses to do here in Hera. If he chooses to beat it, or if he sees that Silvers and decides to nope out. Again, for these high-level runners, and as we saw with on Rob's side, how fast Hera is to clear out. So all right, Rob about to grab his Titan's mitts here, and Bowser grabs his Silvers. Rebel head in, clear out at least the front of Steve's down. We'll see if he clears it all or not. Bowser just missing his dash there, does take a fall. Fortunate. So nice death warp there on robjbeasley's side. He'll grab his Master Sword here out of the chess game. Okay, Dr. Bowser does defeat Moldorm and pick up the green pendant. robjbeasley about to do 28 digs for 20 rupees. We'll start getting some new checks here on Dr. Bowser's side. as Rob picks up a blacksmith for a tour of Hyrule. Let's see what Super Bunny Cave got for us. Nothing. Let's hope Hookshot Cave. Oh, there are our boots. Tempered sword. Our third and final shield. And the Arrow of Destiny. Alright, let's see if we can get into Turtle Rock here. And we cannot. Alright, so that mirror has now become hard required. So we do need the mirror so that we can get the Ether Tablet. Ether Medallion, which is on Floating Island. Alright, so we're just one item away from no mode. Since we know where the Canis Maria is, we know where the Fire Rod is, we know where that Ether Medallion is. We're just looking for the mirror to put us in, with the knowledge of where everything is for these runners to beat the game. Obviously, each runner has something that the other one doesn't still at this point, but I think it's only a matter of time until they cross paths here again. And robjbeasley is going to be the first one to find, maybe the next one to find the Cane of Samarias. He heads into Ice Palace. Bowser listening to the national anthem on his side. Alright, Bowser, first time over into the desert area. He's gonna go ahead and clear out desert before he flips back over to work on Mire area. Nice pen gator room there on robjbeasley's side. Well, we see each other, these runners kind of cross paths with what each other's already done. Take this moment to say please drop both of these runners follow if you've enjoyed watching them race today. Be able to keep an eye on when they have future races coming up. Also, please keep an eye out on all the Speed Gaming channels. Speed Gaming's 1 through 6 for all of the Link to the Past, Randomizer, Boots Tournament, as we are just entering the first weekend of this tournament. So lots and lots of races and rando here yet. You are not wrong, Daruk. When he finds that mirror before and avoids bumper, it's gonna feel bad. We do not know where Mirror is. Nope. That is the big question. That is the question right now. Where is Mirror? We don't have it. Neither runner has it. So, we've seen. We know it can't be in Swamp. That's about the only spot we know it can't be. We know that Pet is dead. It's not there. My guess is it's probably going to be in Mire. If it's not in Mire, I'll almost be wondering if it is like Purple Chest to turn in or something like that. Silver arrows and Landmole is dead as Bowser does pick up crystal number 4 and a nice gold fair fight on robjbeasley's side as he picks up crystal number 5. It could be in green pendant. I will say both runners do have green pendant already, so yeah, at this point, the mirror is go mode for Beasley, as he knows where that ether medallion is. He knows where he. All right, Bowser is going to go ahead and turn in that green pendant. We'll see if this is the answer or not. As Rob heads into Misery Mire. Green pendant, not the answer. And the big difference right now in these runners is that Rob checked bumper ledge, and that had the fire rod, and so that allowed him to go in and finish out the Skull Woods area, and he has kind of just been along the path since then. He does not know what the requirement is for Turtle Rock, as he didn't have the Titan Ments when he got up there, but no, this is not good for Bowser at this point. It was looking really close for a while. The bumper, finding the fire rod at bumper, unfortunately that was kind of the start of the swing towards robjbeasley's side. It obviously matters, when Bowser gets over there, as it is required for 2 dungeons, so Making his way to the basement here in Misery Mire. Still looking for one item. Yeah, unfortunately, you know, Dirk is correct. It's, I don't know what the out would be at this point for Bowser to kind of get back into this. Right, 12 arrows, and Misery Mire is completed. So there is going to be an item here in cutscene chest. Yeah, and no surprise to see robjbeasley heading straight towards the mountain. We unfortunately know that this is not the answer. No, because we have to have the mirror to get into Turtle Rock. Oh, there it is. So Rob left that final check in Mire, and Bowser did not. That could very well swing the game here. But yeah, that's a huge pickup for Dr. Bowser. Yep, this becomes now when Bowser finds Fire Rod versus when Rob gets back over there to Mire. Yeah, I forgot that Rob had not done these flippers checks. But that is Mire done for Dr. Bowser, picking up his next crystal. Following that mirror to Checkerboard Cave. And at this point, all he's looking for is the Fire Rod. Oh, there's just 10 arrows here. Let's see where Bowser heads. So we know Bowser's headed generally in the right direction here. We're going to turn in. We're going to do the Smith here, at least before we do anything else. Give us Smith turn in and hammer pegs. Our green pendant turn in on Rob's side. And our blue mail. So that's the first mail upgrade we've seen. I'm guessing Rob's headed to the back of Thieves Town. As Bowser is going to do Smith Chain. No, I would have grabbed Blue Mail there too. Limp Bagel. But I'm not these runners. I know both of these runners, very strong runners, so I don't need that blue mail. Check one more item off the we know where it is list. Is that Bugnet will stay in K45 forever. All right, both runners turning in the purple chest here for 20 rupees. They're going good. Both of these runners had a ton of divergence crossing back over. The big difference right now is that mirror. The mirror is in Misery Mire. There was one item left in Mire, and Rob chose to head straight to the boss and not clear out any of the rest of the front of Mire. And unfortunately, that was where the mirror was. So Bowser's looking for the Fire Rod, which we know is at Bumper Ledge. So that is where each runner is looking for. That mirror is hard required because we do need to get in. We do need it to get to the floating island, to get ether to get into Turtle Rock. As expected, with Bowser following the Smith Chain south, is going to head into Swamp Palace. All right, so Bowser is doing our first dip into Swamp. Rob heading to check Spike Cave. I have a feeling both when these runners watch this race or when they kind of learn where these items are, they're both going to be kind of kicking themselves a little bit. But you know, this is the randos going to rando, and the gods of rando are not being kind to these runners right now. Yeah, at this point, these runners are really, really neck and neck. Just because it's going to matter who makes that right call. And it came down to who runs out of checks first. At this point, neither runner has a ton of checks left. So we will see. I love this game, and I do play the rando. Not dip my toe into racing, but it is something that once you play the rando enough, you really just start to learn what your items mean even without a tracker. So right, there's our second mail upgrade, the only one we're gonna see. Oh yeah, you are correct, Mr. Angerpants. So many trash checks that mirror unlocks, but at this point, Rob knows that mirror is one check. He knows exactly what he needs it for. So, and he's already 6 crystals down. Where Bowser, when he finally does find the fire rod on Bumper, he's still going to have to go finish out Skullwoods real quick before he climbs the mountain. So, all right, and that was a final item there in Thieves Town. So Rob knows that there's no point in continuing it. He knows that Pet is dead. Yeah. Nope, not going to be, because he has officially run out of checks. And that's where this was headed, was who ran out of checks first. It looks like the answer is Roger Beasley ran out of checks first, and to drive him back to an area where he has already been. Yes, as you're correct, as far as he knows, mirror code lock fire rod. Bumper ledge. Bumper ledge can burn people. I've seen this quite a bit, where people don't forget to check bumper ledge, and that is a key item. And Bowser hasn't even touched Skullwoods at this point, so he's gonna go up to even get into Skullwoods before he goes to Bumper Ledge. But at 1 hour, 14 minutes, and 2 seconds, Rob J. Beasley is officially in go mode. Alright. Time for one final mountain climb here on robjbeasley's side. Yeah, it's when top level runners, there's two checks that kind of people will either kind of prioritize or skip, and that is catfish and bumper ledge. There's the other checks tend to kind of fall in place more often, but they're both kind of out of the way checks, and so you do see runners skip them, and more often than maybe some other checks. So it just kind of is what it is as far as what he chose. The things that he was hoping to go and find stuff. So. Alright, there is ether for robjbeasley, and here's going to be go mode for Dr. Bowser. Alright, so go mode for him is going to be 16:32, so 2.5 minutes behind on getting his go mode item. He still needs to go into the back of Skullwoods and finish that, and then do a full mountain climb to be where robjbeasley is right now. So at this point, there really kind of is no out for Dr. Bowser unless Rob makes some kind of cataclysmic mistakes. So we will see where we're going for Rob. The only thing that he's really kind of maybe hoping for at this point is half magic. Kind of make things a little bit easier, but not necessary. We know that he's not going to get either of the male upgrades. We know where both of those are. Right, bottle number 3, crystal number 6 for Dr. Bowser. As we see Rob continue to work his way through Turtle Rock. He's even go mode. This is just slow. So there's no way to really speed up Turtle Rock, unfortunately. Yep, Tales of Symphonia. It's such a great soundtrack. All right, so Rob needs just one more key here to be able to get in to the back. As Bowser heads into Hookshot Cave to mirror and pick up Ether. And there is the final key that Rob needs for Turtle Rock. Right, heads number 1 and number 2 are down on robjbeasley side. And, all right, Turtle Rock is defeated. That means it's time for our GT Big Key guessing game. Get those numbers in between 1 and 22. For where we are going to find the big key in Ganon's Tower today. I will get your numbers in quick so we can close the guessing as soon as we get to that first check in Ganon's Tower. That's a few numbers flowing in here. I always say number 8. All right, screen dark at 1:22:15. And there is our guessing closed. That's number 1 and number 2 down. Did find a nice butter sword there. Three, number 4, 5, number 6. Number 7. Times for 8 through 11. There's our half magic and the big dust of TR. Number 12. Still far no luck. 13. 14, 15, 16, and 17. Number 17 it is. Here's out and starts the climb. GG's to Goodline. As Dr. Bowser gets into the try next fight. Officially into the gauntlet for the climb. Nice. Grim's number 1 and 2 there. That is crystal number 7 on Dr. Bowser's side. Just a little bit too low there on Casey's side for that second Glenmo 2 shot. Alright, and Screen Dark on Bowser's side is going to be 1:27:18, so 5 minutes and 3 seconds behind getting into the climb and getting into Ganon's tower. Time for Moldarm 2. Let's see if we open the validation check for the memes. We do not. Sad. Alright, let's see. Rob's math palette. 1, 2, 3. Nice triple to start that. 1. Alright, so couldn't get more than a single there. So 3, 1, 2. That was pretty much the best you could do there. As we get ready to drop in to kill a pig. No problem getting the 1-in-1 here. On to phase 3. Last on phase 3 here. Got the torch glitched. Nice double. And one more. Ganon is dead. We just need to cross the bridge. Put your GG's in chat for robjbeasley, as he does finish with an official racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 30 minutes, and 50 seconds. We'll continue to watch the climb there on Dr. Bowser's side. Oh, well, Robin. Welcome in, robjbeasley. GG's.
GG's, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I was really happy about the seed until I saw the Ether Medallion symbol on Turtle Rock, and then things started happening.
Yeah. And then you chose not to continue in Misery Mire.
Yeah, I mean, I just, like, with 2 medallions and the odds of it actually being in there anyway, I don't think you can carry on there, but obviously it was, the fact that it was the literal next chest I would have checked was not ideal.
Yeah. Yeah, Bowser, you guys took very different paths, and Dr. Bowser's Go Mode item was the Fire Rod.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a very different route then. I can't wait to watch this one back.
Yeah. Yeah, you did Skullwoods and then went and checked the bumper and grabbed that item. He didn't even check Skullwoods until right before he found the that fire rod. So it was very different pathing. So what were your thoughts on the seed otherwise?
Yeah, I was to say, until I saw the Ether symbol, I think I was really happy with it. Like, I always had the option to be doing Crystal Dungeons, which is exactly what I want to be doing in Seeds, and then I had some dense checks left after I was done with them, so I liked my route a fair bit. Obviously, then I've got to just sort of gamble on 2/3 of Go Mode, and that didn't work out.
Yeah, I mean, it was just tough. Like, we viewers already knew at that point that that was Ether, and so we knew that you were needing that mirror for your Goemon item, and then of course we saw you right after you missed it, Dr. Bowser picked it up, and so it just became a question as to who ran out of checks first to get back to what they were missing, and that was just because of the way that you had routed it was you. So
yeah, it's usually a sign of having a good route if you can last location your Go Mode item and still win.
Yeah, and 1:30:50 is a really solid time for a boots race, so it was good. We're seeing Dr. Bowser drop in to Ganon. So we finished up watching Dr. Bowser here against Ganon. He does finish with a race time of 1:35.23. We'll go ahead and mark him done, so you can come in and chat with us if you'd like. But yeah, it's for first race of the tournament. Both runners did a great job. Get your GGs in chat for Dr. Bowser. Oh, there it comes. Welcome in, Dr. Bowser. GGs.
GGs. Thank you.
GG.
So I was actually thrilled to get to the climb before I minimized race time and hadn't quite lost yet.
Yeah, it was we knew where that fire rod was for a while, and watching you kind of skirt around it was tough for the watchers for sure.
I wondered, there just wasn't a world where I was going to get to North Dark World, especially after checking King's Tomb. I just wasn't going to go there for a while. That was my plan to go there at that time. The only thing I wasn't going to do before then was Thieves Town.
That's fair. You guys took both very divergent paths to kind of get to your last items. robjbeasley's last item was the mirror, which he dipped Meyer, left it, and then had to come back for it. So, but yeah, it was an exciting race. So besides your last location item, what were your thoughts on the seed?
Overall, it was pretty straightforward. I enjoy seeds like that, especially ones where like you can kind of do the CAC skip, but it's not really a skip. It's just I'm going to leave this to the end in hopes that I can just go straight into the portal right after, and that is how that worked out. So I enjoyed that aspect of it. Was very much hoping to find the fire rod before the mirror, but that is how it goes. And Red Cane location, of course, made me laugh. Anytime it's on that right side.
Yeah, that was a nice one.
Yeah, it was Bowser, you skipping, not skipping, but routing away from CAC to start with meant that you missed the lamp, which was a quick in and out of desert, and kind of routing for Rob when he picked up the book in down in South Shore. So that was a spot where you kind of started diverting, but wasn't surprised to see you rush Eastern once you pulled that first bow. So
yeah, that desert dip was real nice actually. It's not often you get to do bow Lammo in Rando, but I had a nice time with it.
Oh wow. Yeah, I'm fairly certain I had silvers by the time I rolled in there.
Nice. Yeah, I was doing it in like 20 minutes in.
Yeah, I had that thought with it's like, oh, if a fire source shows up, this could be an odd spot. But really, I think it worked out because I ended up having flute before I had to go back there. So that was actually probably a little bit of a time gain. Big question was, how soon did you hit the mountain?
So somewhat early. Like I put it off until I'd beaten all the crystals I could beat, but like basically straight after that, I did the mountain. It was the most dense thing I had left.
Because I felt like I was putting it off just because of the density, but it's like, well, I can do ice. I did head up there before Meyer though. Oh well, you had to. There was no flute, so yeah, basically the same. Kind of cleared out the crystals. I think I'd still left desert behind. That was the only one, but I didn't feel like running down there for a handful of items versus everything that was up on the mountain. Yeah, that was kind of fun. Basically, from the point where Ice Rod showed up in pod, it was like, okay, this isn't going to be terrible no matter what.
Yeah, it was. But I thought you know, once you both came out of pod, it was interesting to see. You guys have been kind of swapping places back and forth a little bit at that point, but yeah, it was. Like I said, it was really fun to watch, really fun to commentate. So, yeah, GG's to both of you. Good luck on the rest of your round robin. I know this was your first game for both of you, so but yeah, any final thoughts before we say good night?
Thanks to the Restream team.
Yes, thank you very much. This was a pleasant surprise to see we caught one.
Yeah. I always enjoy watching both of you run, and so saw both of you, in the same group. That great match for me to try to get in on this morning. So thank you to both of you. And with that, we will say, please do drop both of these runners a follow if you do not already. They are both great runners. Keep an eye on the SpeedGaming.org/boots for all of the upcoming races. And we will see you next time. Have a great day, everyone. Enjoy your Saturday.